Hi everybody, how y'all doing? Good to see you. I know it's been a little while since you see anything from me, and I finally got it back out here. I don't have any great plans to do anything huge or extraordinary today. I think I'm going to try to take these tarps and see if I can't figure out a way to cover up some of those machines over there in the yard. I just rode the bike, the Springer bike, just because I could. It's supposed to start snowing and raining today, and so I thought, well, I better go for a little putt, you know. Kind of brighten my spirits. Always feel better after a little ride, you know. And so, yeah, I'm gonna break out these tarps and see if I can't figure out some way to prop them up to where the wind won't catch them and blow them over, and to where they'll actually stay on the machines and do some good. So let's have a look, see what happens. All right. So I'm looking at my resources here, and I've got these tent poles, and I've got 5 of them. I've got 7 more of them over at my buddy's house. I loaned him when he was camping. I told him he could have whatever he needed, you know, but I think through the winter he's not going to be using them. I might be able to borrow some back if I need them. And I've got 4 lengths of pipe over there that are 10 feet long. Well, these tarps are 10 feet long by 8 feet. So that might help. I'm thinking kind of a lean-to, so that, you know, the snow and water will run off instead of just building up and weighing it down. And I've got some tent stakes there. They're not very good ones, they're plastic. I remember trying to drive some of them in the ground last year and broke one, I think, because the ground was hard and plastic soft and brittle. But I've got some good metal tent stakes somewhere up in that mess in the garage there. So I think I'm gonna go over there and measure, see how much room I'm gonna need to cover all that stuff up. I've got the 4-wheeler, the Herbie, I've got the 3-wheeler, I've got the Suzuki 4-wheeler, and I've got the go-kart and the lawnmower. Well, that's 5 machines. It's going to take up quite a bit of space, probably. But anyway, I'm just trying to figure it out, you know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I don't really have a plan, cut in stone. I've been toying with ideas, thinking, oh, I could take this pipe and cut it up and weld and make a frame and weld it together and stuff, but there goes all my metal supply, you know. I don't want to make it to where it's permanent, or to where if I cut it up, then I've lost yardage, you know, because I have to cut it apart and do something else next year. I should probably go to the lumber yard and buy some wood and build some framage and build something, you know, that way. But I'm just going to try to see what I can do with what I've got for right now. Alright, well, let's see what we actually have here to work with. I'm going to open one of these up. 8x10, well built. It actually says on here, warning, flammable. This product will ignite and burn if brought into contact with an open flame. That's interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that. Rope reinforced edges for extra strength. Heavy duty rust resistant aluminum grommets, approximately every 3 feet. And it says 7x7 mesh. I don't know what that means, but I hope that's not the actual size. So we're going to take this out in the yard and unfold it over by the machines and see just how much ground it covers. Alright, let's go have a look. I had low air in that machine, so I couldn't really roll it around, so I put air in that tire. The go-kart had a tire that was low on air, so I put air in it. And I pulled it out and tried to start it, but it didn't act like it wanted to fire, so I'll probably have to look into that. I may have waited too long and let that carburetor get gummed up. Anyway, I took all these three machines and scooted them close together, and they're about 3 feet wide each. So that's going to be real close to 10 feet. Now we're going to see. Yeah. That looks like it would almost cover them. Let's just see. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that I generally tend to overthink things. And I'm thinking that if I just take some bungee cords and bungee cord that stuff down so the wind don't catch it and blow it all away, and it kind of stays in place, it'll probably do what I need. And I don't have to mess with all that trying to build a frame and make some sort of permanent shelter type device. It would be nice, but until I come up with a good solid plan, I don't think I'm going to mess with all that. I think I'm just going to bungee him down and cover him up. Yeah, well, that actually worked out pretty good. You can tell how taut that is. And come around over here. Look at the back side of it. I believe the water will run off of that, and hopefully the snow don't weigh it down a whole lot and just tear it. It might if it snows real heavy, I guess, but it's sure better than nothing. Sure better than nothing. Alright, so we got the lawnmower and the go-kart to look at. Alright, got the lawnmower, the go-kart, all the ATVs, ATC covered up. So, I can feel it starting to sprinkle. They're calling for snow, rain and snow tonight. That's why I wanted to do that. So anyway, such is life, you know. Sometimes things go your way, sometimes they don't. You gotta grin and bear it, shuck it off. You let it eat you up, it'll just eat you up. And it'll be alright, you know. I'm gonna push this bike in here and probably get all this other stuff picked up and put away and tended to. Go in here and put this video together for all you guys. But well, let you know there's gonna be a... Well, let's start. Everybody knows U Dizzy, or if you don't, you should go find out who he is. He's a really cool dude. U Dizzy, 1969. He took two of his mini bikes to a meet down in Connecticut, and somebody swiped one of his mini bikes out of the back of his truck. Sad, sad deal, man. It's just some people are just too low life to be. Well, anyway, it's a sad deal. One Pug Life has initiated a PayPal account so that we can send money to help U Dizzy recoup his loss. And you know, if you know you Dizzy, he gives and gives and gives until it hurts. He gave me the Baja wheels for the Springer bike, and the axles and all the parts, man. I mean, the sprocket and just the bushings, everything. You know, he sent me the whole package just free. He didn't want anything. He didn't even want me to pay for shipping. And I've seen him give stuff to all kinds of people. He gave one pug a complete running mini bike that he refreshed, took it completely apart, painted it and everything, and refreshed it for him. A lot of you guys already know this. But anyway, go to Pug's channel, and it was the video he put out yesterday, I think it was, where there's a link to that PayPal site if you're interested in trying to help you Dizzy out. On another note, SCH Design, where you get the cool swag, you know what I'm talking about. The hoodies, the t-shirts, the decals, the stickers, is going to have a big, big, big sale the Monday after Thanksgiving. And, you know, prices are getting slashed. So, good time to go get your holiday shopping on and gift people with their favorite YouTubers' gear and swag. I've got my stuff on there. T-Man's got his stuff. Pug's got his stuff. All kinds of people. And if you don't see anything you like for those guys, contact him and order something custom for yourself. You know, Steiny, Sulphur City Design / Homestead. Sulphur City Homestead / Design. It's kind of a gray area, which is, I always forget which way is correct when I'm trying to say it. It's Sulphur City Homestead Design. There we go. That's correct. And Steiny's a way cool dude. He made this hoodie for me. It's got my, you know, you can get my stickers that look like this. And you can get my stickers that look like that. Or you can get my t-shirts and hoodies that look like this and that. And, but yeah. December 2nd, the Monday after Thanksgiving. Big, big sale. Don't miss that. And tell all your friends. You know, if you've been there looking at it, and we got the Mo's No Mo stickers are on there. There's all kinds of stuff. Don't forget to check that out. So anyway, thanks you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you. Glad to have you aboard. And thanks to all my viewers and the comments. Keep the comments coming. And I'll try to get out here and start doing some stuff a little more frequently than I have the last week or two. It's kind of been slow for me. But my knee's feeling better. I can move, you know, as long as I don't... If I twist it wrong, it still hurts, man. I goof something up in there. But yeah, that's over. And the weather, who knows what the weather's going to do. But I got that stuff under covers. And if I have to, I can pull some of this other stuff out of here and make some room in there so I can work in the shop this winter. And I may end up having to do that. But we'll see. Alright, I'll see you guys. I'm getting out of here. And I'll talk to y'all later. Alright? Alright. Bye-bye. Well, for frig's sake, boys, I messed up.